Hi Cancer and welcome to my channel. It's me Jamie with Lost Boy. Gonna be doing another reading for y'all. It's for Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus Cancers. Cross watchers, you are welcome, but just keep in mind that I spill tea and I do not hold back, so you might not like me at the end of this, but flip the roles as you feel necessary and only take the messages that resonate and leave the messages that do not. Alrighty, spirit guides and angels. What is going on with Cancer? What's going on around their energy that they are unaware of? What's going on with Cancer? We have confusion. There is definitely some confusion around you. Alright, we're going to clarify these and find out what's going on, but there's definitely some information here that you're not getting. And I also see someone here is whispering in this person's ear, so I don't know if there's somebody around you who is purposely like feeding you lies in order to keep you trapped in something. Alright. That was way too many. That was like half the deck that just came out. Anything else here for Cancer? There's definitely somebody in your ear feeding you false information, keeping you confused, keeping you trapped in something. Completion. There is an ending here, right? Maybe somebody here is trying to stop you from ending something, right? There is perfection at the bottom of the deck. Somebody here is definitely trying to control something. They're trying to make something perfect, right? Maybe they could even be trying to control you, right? There is a completion here. Something here is definitely over. It's done, right? A new chapter is going to be beginning, right? Somebody here is trying to hold somebody back from moving on from something. What's going on with Cancer? Change is coming. Yeah, change is definitely coming. After there is an ending, there's always a new beginning, right? After an ending, saying goodbye to something. What else is going on here for Cancer? Caution. Caution. So be very, very careful, right? Be very careful. And be very careful with who you share information with, right? Because there are some people who will take that information just to use it against you, right? Caution. Caution. Be very careful with who you're dealing with at this time. I feel like there are definitely people around you who do not have your best interests at heart, right? They want to hold you back from doing something, right? Maybe they want to hold you back from walking away from them. We're going to clarify and find out more. Two of Pentacles. Going back and forth. There is some going back and forth energy. Spirit guides and angels. Please help me clarify this reading for Cancer. Why is the confusion card here? Why is the confusion card here? Queen of Wands, right? So we have a feminine here, right? Who's standing in her power. Something here about being obedient, right? Because she has this lion chained on a leash, right? Somebody here, maybe, I don't know, if you guys have been feeling like you've been chained to some kind of a leash here. No, I read intuitively as well, guys, so... But the Queen of Wands is somebody here who is very charismatic. They're very passionate about what they do, right? They're not afraid to take action. They're not afraid to be bold, right? But she also has the beast leashed, right? So there is some kind of level here of control, right? Maybe somebody here has been overbearing and over controlling, right? The Queen of Wands, she can be very super controlling, right? Because she's not the Queen of Cups, right? So to her, she doesn't really understand the emotions, right? Tell me more about this confusion card. All right. We have the Hanged Man in reverse. Could be dealing with the Pisces for some of you. We have the Page of Swords in the reverse. We have the Three of Wands. And then we have the Five of Swords. Somebody here is definitely not... Yeah, they're definitely in a fog. I feel like somebody here is trying to control somebody, trying to keep them stuck from seeing something clearly, right? So maybe they're pulling out all the stops with the Queen of Wands, right? They're pulling out all the shows, right? The Queen of Wands is very, like, showboating energy, right? She likes to be the center of attention. The Page of Swords in the reverse, this could be receiving some news here that you don't want to hear, right? Maybe something that you have been waiting on, right? There's going to be some kind of conflict here. Three of Wands talks about waiting for something, waiting for an offer, right? I feel like somebody here is trying to confuse somebody into offering them something that they don't want to do, right? Like forcing somebody to do something, right? I don't know who this person is for you, Cancer, right? I really don't. But their energy is all over the place. They want to stop somebody here, right? There's miscommunication with the Page of Swords in the reverse. There's miscommunication. There's lies. This is bad news. I feel like you're being led false information, Cancer. Somebody here is feeding you false information, right? But the truth is going to be coming out, right? And I feel like it's gonna cause some kind of conflict here, right? Tensions are going to be flying high, right? I also feel like somebody here has been trying to manipulate somebody into offering them something. Maybe putting them on some kind of a pedestal, right? So they're putting you on a pedestal of some sort. Kind of like forcing you into a role that you didn't ask for. Tell me about this completion card. Tell me about the completion. Six of Wands in the reverse, right? There is no victory here. This person's not going to be victorious in whatever they're trying to do. There's no victory here. No victory. Queen of Swords in the reverse. Again, this is somebody here who's dishonest, right? Their emotions are all over the place. They're unable to control them, right? Because look at her. She's pouring... Regularly, the Queen of Wands upright, right? She's leaving the emotions out of a situation. But in the reverse, she's not. She's not. She lets her emotions get the best of her, right? This person's not going to be successful. I feel like this person's trying to stop you from something, right? They want you to complete something in their life, right? Or they don't want you to walk away from them. Either somebody's trying to stop you from accomplishing something, Cancer, for some of you, and for others of you, it's like this person's trying to stop you from moving on from them, from seeing the truth. But somebody here can't control their emotions, right? They can't control their emotions. They can't control their communication, right? Somebody here lashes out, right? They're trying to control you. They're trying to keep you on their leash. And they will do everything in their power to do that, even if that means they need to act a fool. But they're not going to be victorious. The battle's not going to end in the way that they think it is. They're not going to win. Right? They're trying to do something. They're trying to do something with you through force, and that's not going to win. Right? Because I feel like the universe is going to be stepping in. Tell me more about this completion. The Death card. Right? Something here is going to end. A cycle here is ending, and a new one is going to be beginning, right? Somebody here is not going to be victorious, right? And trying to control and manipulate you. Yeah. Eight of Wands reversed at the bottom of the deck. That's a definite no. That's a no. We're not moving forward together, right? There's no more passion. Wow. I can't stand people like that, right? And I'm gonna spill some tea here, right? I'm not gonna assume, right? I'm gonna tell you because I know why this person's acting like this, right? Because at the end of the day, it's all about themselves, right? They don't feel confident and comfortable in themselves, right? They don't have the skills necessary to accomplish what it is that they want, so they attach themselves to people like you, Cancer, right? Because why should they do it when they can just get it off of you? When they can just manipulate you into doing what they want, right? I definitely feel like you're dealing with a feminine energy, Cancer. And I'm not saying it's a female. I'm just saying somebody here who's in their feminine energy, right? They're not getting what they think they deserve, right? They're not getting what they want. Instead of like focusing on themselves, going within, right? Trusting their intuition and creating a connection with the divine and with source in order to co-create, right? They linger on to the demons inside of them, right? And they latch themselves onto you because that's what demons do, right? They feed off of spirits because they are unhappy with what they have. So, and they'd rather take it from you, somebody here who somebody here who is divinely connected. Why is this change coming? Why is change coming here? I mean, I know why change is coming because of karma, right? Because of karma, right? And this person feels like their actions aren't going to catch up to them, right? Because nobody else sees what's going on, right? Nobody else is catching on. And it's like, honey, and this could have been going on for years. This could be going on for years. But listen, karma never misses an address, right? They're gonna show up, right? The universe will always find a way to keep itself in balance. And as I say that, Six of Pentacles, right? Change is coming, balance is coming in, right? Maybe you've been asking the divine, hey, help me clear up this confusion. Help me see the truth, right? And the universe is stepping in, right? Maybe they're causing some kind of ending here, right? And I definitely feel like this is the universe is bringing this ending in. It's like a tower moment, right? Not for you, but for the other person that you're dealing with, Cancer. This is universally driven, right? Because the universe likes to live in harmony. The universe likes to live in balance, right? And if somebody spends too much time in one direction, the universe will be sure to knock them off that pedestal, right? Tell me more about the changes coming. There's going to be balance, equal reciprocity, right? This could even be like you receiving some kind of stability, some kind of finances, right? That allows you to move on. We have the Nine of Pentacles in the reverse. Change is coming, right? Maybe you feel like you've been going at something alone, right? Balance is being restored, right? Balance is being restored, right? Because maybe you've been in a relationship, right? And you've had to be codependent on it. And you've had to suffer with it, right? Because you needed like a place to stay, or you were trying to keep it together for the kids, right? And maybe there was a lack of resources that was missing in order for you to move on, right? To leave something behind. But I feel like those resources are coming in for you, and somebody here is finally going to be able to be independent from this person. And that's what this person doesn't want, right? Tell me more about this change is coming. Ten of Cups. Ten of Cups. Ooh. Leaving something behind and going down a new road. This is a new partnership, right? This is having it all. This is being totally open, being totally in alignment with somebody, right? For some of you, I feel like there's been some kind of delayed ending in a partnership. There's been a delayed ending in a partnership that's been blocking you from a true partnership, right? There has been a delayed ending. Somebody's been trying to hold you on that leash, right? Feeding you lies in your ear in order to keep you trapped, in order to keep you stuck on them, right? Even though it's over, right? And just because they can't have you, they don't want anyone else to have you. But there is a new partnership that's coming in, right? And that's after admitting that something is over, something is done. And that's whatever this partnership is that you are in. Tell me about this caution. Nine of Wands. Be very careful with who you share information with. And I started that off with saying that. I started off this reading by saying that. Be careful with who you share information with, because I feel like somebody here has been using that against you. Do not overshare, right? Unless they are a party that is privy to that information, then they need to know nothing, right? They don't need to know when you go to the bathroom. They don't need to know when you go to the bank, right? They don't need to know how much money you make, right? They don't need to know any of that, right? They don't. They don't need to know what you do in your spare time, right? That's not their business. They don't need to know anything, right? It's not their business. If you guys are co-parenting, talk about the child. That's all you need to talk about. You don't need to talk about anything else. They don't need to know anything else that's going on in your personal life, right? They don't need to know that you got a promotion. They don't need to know that, you just inherited money. Like, they don't need to know anything, right? They don't need to know anything. They don't need to know that you're going out to grab drinks with friends, right? They don't need to know any of that. They don't need to know who you're hanging out with, right? They don't need to know any of that, right? And if they have access to your social media, maybe you should block them. They don't need to know any of that, because they're going to use the information to tear you down, to block you from getting what it is that you want, right? Because it's a tactic that they use in order to control you, to talk you out of it. Knight of Wands, right? Yeah, this is somebody here who is in and out. They're in and out. They're there to cause a ruckus, right? They're there. That's the Knight of Wands. They're there to cause a ruckus. They have no feelings. They don't care, right? They have no stability because they're not the Knight. They're not the Knight of Pentacles. It's a Knight of Wands. It's somebody here who's just waving their wand, if you know what I mean. That's all they care about, right? They only care about a quick release, if you know what I mean, right? They only care about getting their rocks off. That's all they care about. They don't care about anything else. The Knight of Wands does not care about anything else. I don't care what reader out there was like, oh, but they're coming in to offer you something. No, they're not coming in to offer you shit, right? They're coming in for something that they want. That's the Knight of Wands, right? They're only doing it because they're passionate about getting some kind of quick gratification. The Knight of Wands is quick gratification. There's no staying power. Tell me more about this caution. Three of Swords. Be very, very careful, because this could lead to heartbreak, right? If you allow yourself, right, to keep dealing with this person, if you allow this person back in, you're not going to get this change, right? This is a new partnership that's available to you, but I don't know if you guys are going to take it, right? I don't know if you're going to allow this person to continue to control you. I think you're going to allow this person to continue to control you. We have the Emperor in reverse at the bottom of the deck. This is a tyrant, right? Their way or the highway. And this person's going to do everything in their power to maybe try and stop this relationship, right? That's sad. This is like somebody here who doesn't want you, but they don't want anyone else to have you, pulling all the stops to try and control you, right? Because it's all about them, right? This person lacks spirituality. They lack some kind of growth, right? I feel like this person's demons. I'm not saying this person is a demon, although they could be, if they're in that vibration. Somebody is allowing their demons, to guide them, right? They're being guided by their demons. They're not being guided by the divine. That's what I have for y'all, Cancer, right? Be very cautious. Be very, very cautious with in and out energy, right? Because it's going to lead to heartache, right? And you need to let this go. You need to let this go. And I feel like you've known for a while, Cancer. You have known for a while. But like I said, because of some kind of tie, somebody here has been trapping you, feeding you false information to keep you trapped, right? To block you from receiving something that they know is meant for you, which is happiness. A partnership here. Somebody's blocking you from a partnership. They're keeping you trapped for their own personal gain. Sorry, cross watcher, excuse me. Sorry. But and for some of you cross watchers, you could be dealing with a Cancer that's doing this, but for a majority, I feel like Cancer is dealing with somebody here who just doesn't really care about them, but cares about what they offer them or what they're able to give them, and that's it. And that's it. If this reading resonated with y'all, please hit that like button and be sure you are subscribed. That way you guys can stay up to date on when I upload. It'll also help my channel grow. We can turn on monetization soon, and we can get a lot more cards. I've been eyeing some new tarot decks that will allow me to spill a lot more tea for y'all. And with that, Cancer, love and light.